This is Western Australia. Beautiful beach. Almost, well, no people, and it's summer. This is Dawesville, so it's a little ways from Mandurah. And then there's lots of people fishing, but this is how isolated it can be. And, you know, the Lord was speaking to me today with something that was really convicting. This is a daily dose, but we're just going to look at the ocean. And what it was is, you know, you can have a perception of yourself that, you know, you're more generous, more spiritual, more kinder, blah, blah, blah. Because people, you know, end up not showing those kinds of behaviors, expressions. But when you're interacting with them, this is what the Lord showed me. He said, you know, you're complaining. He didn't say it quite like this, but this is what he meant. And this is the gist of it. You're complaining about how they treat you. But what, and it's not like I'm mistreating people. I try to be a blessing everywhere, but that's not the point. It's like, especially in my past, before I was a believer, but even now, but definitely in the past, of, you know, always complaining or being hurt by, oh, how they used me. And he showed me. And what did you do? Did you really love them? Did you really care about them? Or were you using them just in a different way? And it was so convicting. I mean, it was shocking because I hadn't thought of it that way. I'd always thought of it as, oh, poor me. And then he also showed me something else, even in current, present day, as a believer for 25 years, almost 26. He showed me. And what about now? You know, when somebody's not there for you in the way that you may need, when you're having a difficult time or struggling or whatever, and so you're upset with them, but what about you? Yes, you might be there for them in certain ways, prayer, counsel, all of that. But what about you when it's too much for them, when they can't handle things, and maybe you're the one who has a need, but they can't fulfill it? Then what? And it was, as I said, so convicting. And so he's showing me, as I believe he shows everyone, there's a scripture that says in the Tanakh, that says, and I can't remember if it's a psalm or a proverb. Could be, I can't remember the verses, but I remember what it says. It says, who can understand his errors, or who can understand his sins? Cleanse me, O Lord, from secret sins, from things that we hide from ourselves. That's what this is about. So we have to be an open book to him and say, look at all the pages, Father, and cleanse me. Instead of always looking outside ourselves and comparing ourselves, and then we can compare in a negative way, but we also can compare in a, you know, overly positive way about ourselves and not see what we're doing. Shalom, shalom. And now I'm going to turn it off, but I can't see because it's in the sun.